Well, I swapped out a hat here for this little segment of what I'm sharing. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about baseball. You may have noticed this nice left-handed glove that's laying here and a ball in it. It says bird on it. Well, I like to keep baseball equipment around. I still enjoy throwing the ball every now and then, but way back in the day when I was about 10, I lived in Fountain Square, and behind our house we had a gravel lot. And all the neighborhood kids would come together there and we'd play baseball. Well, when you're playing on a gravel lot, pretty quickly you become pretty decent because the ball's bouncing all over the place, very irregular hops. And every now and then somebody would get a nice hit and they'd knock it all the way out of that gravel lot across the alley, and it would roll in the back door of the garage, which belonged to the funeral homes across Prospect Street. And inside that garage were parked the hearses from those funeral homes, and it seemed like every time the ball went in that garage, it would always end up under one of those vehicles. Well, no 10-year-old is too excited about going into a garage full of hearses from the local funeral home to get a ball. So we came up with a rule that simply said, if you're the hitter, you're the getter. And that's the way we solved that. So if you got that kind of hit, when you finish scoring, you got to go get the ball. And every now and then, I'd be the guy to get to do that. The other thing that happened when we played there on the gravel lot is that cover on the ball would get chewed up because of the loose gravel, and so we'd wrap it up in some black electrical tape, made it kind of gooey, but hey, we had to have a ball, so we'd play with that. And then every now and then, a little hard luck would come our way and somebody would hit a foul ball, and it would go over the fence into the backyard of this lady whose house was adjacent to the gravel lot. And she would come out and she would keep the ball. And the game was over. So this next song that I want to play with my special hat helped me remember those days when I pretended to be Chico Ruiz, who played for the Indians, or Ernie Banks, who played for the Cubs, hoping in some small way that I could play like they played the game of baseball, way back then on a gravel lot.